What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Immaculate Grid Swingle Batter Up Ultimate Baseball Trivia Gauntlet video. My name is Ryan on the We Know Ball channel. We know baseball. That's our name. We like to put it to the test. Can't just claim we know ball without actually proving it to you guys. We got the speed gauntlet again. 5-minute timer for the Immaculate Grid for baseball. 5-minute timer for the Swingle tile shift version of Immaculate Grid, and if you haven't seen it, you'll see it and understand the rules pretty quickly. I'll explain the rules as I go because I didn't do a great job of it last time. And then lastly, we're doing the Batter Up app where you guess which player's swing it is just based on a silhouette version of that player. So we got 3 different baseball trivia pieces today. Got the 5-minute timer over here on the right side. Without further ado, we're not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to dive straight into it, starting off with the Immaculate Grid. Today's Immaculate Grid looks like it is number 362. We are going to close the ad, start the 5-minute timer, and away we go. Cubs, Brewers, Mets, Braves, 100 RBI season, 10 win season. So we got a lot of options here. Okay. 10 win season for the Brewers. I'm going to go Corbin Burns right off the bat. 28%. That's fine. Mets 10 win season. A lot of options here. We could go DeGrom. We could go Steven Matz. I'm actually going to go Matt Harvey. All-star starter, Matt Harvey. Thanks for coming. Cubs 10 win season. Probably should try to play this one safe. Let's go with a little Johnny Lester. 7%. Not too bad. Cubs 100 RBI batting season. Give me Rizzo. 9%. Brewers 100 RBI season. Most recently, probably Christian Yelich, 20%. And Mets 100 RBI batting season. Thinking about, could probably go Lindor. Could probably go Cespedes. David Wright. That doesn't feel like he got there. We're going to give it a Lindor. Okay, 3%. So Lindor must have barely got it, or people didn't think he did, like me, and we're hesitant to guess him, but 3%. Moving on to the last column here. Cubs and Atlanta Braves. Brewers and Braves, Mets and Braves. So let's see. Cubs and Braves. Drew Smiley, maybe? I don't know. I don't want to give that one a run quite yet. We'll do Jorge Soler for this one. I bet it's a high percentage. 2%. Wow, okay. Jorge Soler. Brewers and Braves. Thinking about those teams. Thinking about... Oh, I got a good one. Orlando Arcia. 8%. And last but not least, Braves and Mets. I got a good one here. Jeff Francoeur. Let's do Jeff first. Jeff Francoeur, 6%. 87 rarity score with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Quickly looking over some of the number 1 answers. Tom Glavine, Pete Alonso, Corbin Burns was the number 1 answer. So despite getting a number 1 answer, we still popped a sub 100 rarity scores. That's pretty good. Happy about that. And yeah, overall pretty good performance. It's pretty confident in most of these answers. Went pretty safe for most of these answers. I know Matt Harvey, like I said, started an all-star game. Corbin Burns won a Cy Young, right? Yeah, won a Cy Young. John Lester was very dependable. Rizzo on the Cubs, Yelich on the Brewers, Lindor on the Mets. Then went a little bit different there at the Braves at the end. Soler started with the Cubs, but won a World Series with the Atlanta Braves. Arcia was on the Braves last year, started the All-Star game, but came up as a Brewer. And then Jeff Francoeur, weird answer. Don't know why I went with that, but that's who we got. So Immaculate Grid 362 is done. And we're moving on to Swingle. Swingle 2, unlimited. Make sure we click daily here in the top corner. Give this a refresh, the clock, and also Swingle 2 daily. get this one to slide over a little bit. Here we go. So I didn't explain it very well last time, but you have to match the corresponding rows. 5 rows of, no matter what it is, rows or columns, they have to be all teammates that were on the same in the same lineup, or maybe it's opening day roster, one of those two, but they all have to be from the same opening day roster or lineup, and they have to all be in the same row. And then there's one column that also lines up, so you've got some overlap with some players and situations. So 5-minute timer, boom, start that, and I will move the Phillies over here. And right away we've got the light yellow. So light yellow means there's 3 of a kind. Dark yellow means there's 4 of a kind. And then this, once it lines out to a dark solid color, that's your matching. That's a completed row. So we've got 3 in this row. I'm gonna slide Didi down here. Okay, so huge right away because we've got Didi making this a dark pink. We need 1 more to fill out this Phillies row. But as I look through here, I see a lot of Yankees players as well. Giancarlo, Aaron Hicks, Gleyber Torres. I'm thinking Didi might be a part of that. We've also got light pink here. Sorry, light yellow here. Paul DeYoung, Marcelo Zuna, and Paul Goldschmidt. So maybe this is Cardinals, I'm guessing. I guess we'll see. Let's throw in this bottom row. Let's throw Gleyber Torres. So we've got the Yankees now. Let's throw Brett Gardner, and Luke Voigt. So Yankees row is done. This is all Yankees. Now I'm thinking there's some Yankees overlap in here. I guess we'll see. Oh, Harrison Bader. I'm going to go in the Cardinals. Yep. So this is dark. And then these rows are light yellow. Last guy for the Phillies. Garcia. Oh, that might be, yeah. Oh, it's not Garcia. Okay. Calhoun. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Jorge Soler. So this top row has got Angels. So that's Angels. These dark guys are Angels. Dexter Fowler? No. Okay, so this is Marlins row. Wow. Okay, so Stanton, Real Muto, and Bohr. Oh! So that's the Marlins corresponding row. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm all over the place right now. But what we're going to do is flip-flop these two. Interesting. So there's your Marlins row. Okay. Oh, and then JT Real Muto on the Phillies. Okay. And then this is Angels in the top. This is Cardinals row, Dexter Fowler. So we've got Angels row, Marlins row, Cardinals row, Phillies, and Yankees. So I was assuming the other one would also be Yankees. I was wrong. It's also Marlins. So this outlined is like a light yellow. They just have to outline it because the block is filled with colors. So we've got these 3 with Giancarlo Stanton, JT Real Muto, and Justin Bohr all lined up. We don't know the team, but you got to assume it's the Marlins, which would move Marcelo Zuna into that one, which is why it's lit up. And then Sandy Alcantara. Okay. Oh, and then we'll just do this. Watch, ready? Take the Marlins tab, slide it into that column, and there we go. So you win. We did it in about 4 minutes. It was a little bit all over the place. By the way, too, we were timed over here, but there is a certain number of swaps you only have. You don't just get unlimited swaps. So we stayed within the swap count, right? Stayed under 5 minutes. And it looks like there was 2 Marlins rows that were completed by the Marlins logo. So we got it all. Again, Angels on the top row, Marlins on the second row, Cardinals on the third row, Phillies on the fourth row, Yankees on the 5th row, and then the corresponding column was also the Miami Marlins. So we are 2 for 2 in our 2 baseball trivia speed contests or whatever. We're going to close out the 5-minute timer over there because our last and final test of our baseball knowledge is the Batter Up app. Today is the 29th. It is number 40 for the Batter Up app, and we're going to take a swing. Look at that. So we just got Anthony Rizzo on our Immaculate Grid, right? You go over here. There's Anthony Rizzo, and this swing is so obviously Anthony Rizzo. I mean, like, that is so incredibly obvious. Our guess is Rizzo. Our answer is correct. Home run, play again tomorrow. 3 for 3. Speed test, baseball gauntlet, absolutely locked and dialed in yet again on March 29th, 2024. Opening day is in the books for Major League Baseball. Baseball is flying. We know ball in the case of our channel, right? We know baseball, specifically with our baseball show. My handle is @RyanKnowsBall on Twitter. When you run with all those taglines, all those handles, all those channel names, you got to put your ball knowledge to the test. And in the case of baseball, on the 29th today, we killed it. So Immaculate Grid, sub 100 rarity score, completed. Swingle completed, Batter Up completed on the first guess. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back again, I'm sure, if not in the next day or two, definitely next week with some more regular ball knowledge trivia gauntlet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you guys next time.